Hello, welcome back to part 2 as we continue on from 68 to 70. We finished blowing up that hole. You have to do 2 holes. That's the one in the northern hole, which is over by the farm here, so that's why I went ahead and did it first even. And so you do that, and we're heading back into the mine again because we are supposed to release a mine cart. And you have to get a key from this guy. Word of warning about these skeletons, this undead in here. That's pretty important. They have Mortal Strike, which, for those of you not familiar with Mortal Strike, sucks, especially for healers and things like that. It makes you a lot less, I guess, powerful. Basically, it makes you a little more likely to die. As you can see, my heals are atrocious here because of Mortal Strike. So you really got to watch it, and you really have to be careful with it. So keep an eye on that, especially if you get more than one of these guys on you. You're in real trouble. I don't know if anyone else will have that much of a problem with it if you're not squishy, um, especially if you're a healer. But Mortal Strike is definitely something to contend with. Once you get the key from that skeleton dude, you go back up to the cart, you hit the little release, and it's released, and that's done. And you have finished that part of the quest, and you're pretty much going to have to fight your way back out, probably. And then we go ahead, come back, we turn all of these in that we just did, and we're nearly finished with this farm area. There's not much left to do, and you're going to see that here in just a minute, because I'm going to show this part in its entirety, no cuts. So we turn that in. He gives us another quest to go to talk someone, the blacksmith or whatever here in Valiant's Keep, about weapons. We talked to him about it, the last shipment. It was basically what that was, the last shipment of their ore. And so we have to go talk to him about it. He gives it to us. We go back up. We talk to them about it, and he tells you that they need to distribute the goods. So you need to go to the town hall, which of course is right here, and ring the bell. And so you go inside. You head up the stairs right on the inside, all the way to the top, and there's the bell. There's the little ringer. You ring it. It'll even move, which was nice. You hop down and you'll see everybody coming in, turning into militia. And for those of you who have played Warcraft 3, you will recognize this as something that you could do in Warcraft 3 to turn, for the human side, turning your peasants into militia as a last line of defense. And that's kind of what's happening here, which is kind of nice. So you go back, you turn that in, and it's all good and all done. And you're pretty much finished with this area. There's nothing else to really do here. And I really wanted to finish that off before I moved down to the south one, and also to turn in some other quests. So that's what you see here. So I go ahead and do that, and I head towards the south to blow up the other hole, as you can see there, just like we did the other one. And while we're there, I head down to another area where I got a quest to go talk to a guy over here, and this is a Tusker guy. And there he is. Now, he's going to send you into an area just behind him that you can see that is full of mist. And as soon as you enter this area, excuse me, as you'll see, you're going to get this little haze here because you've entered the mist. And this is a phased area, basically. So nobody else is going to be around you. You're not going to really see anyone else that much. I only saw a Death Knight here and there, and that wasn't even very often. I don't even know if he saw me. That might have been just a little bug. But anyway, otherwise everything is for yours here. So you are on your own. This is a phased area, unless you're partied, of course. Then, of course, your party will be in the phased area as well, but they must be partied to make sure they're in the same phase as you. Of course, if you have to run, you can just run out of this area back towards where you were at, and the people chasing you will suddenly disappear. So always keep that in mind when you're either getting ready to leave this area or just need to escape. There's a lot of these Tusker guys, and you're going to be going back in and out of this area, as you'll see here. So we finished that first part of it, and I get this wonderful, wonderful staff that I just had to take. As you can see, hopefully, with not too much artifacts from YouTube, the stats on the staff. And I did lose some stamina by doing that. But you'll see in the next quest that I do and turn in here by killing this guy here that I actually get a ring which makes up the 45 stamina that I lost. And so it worked out really, really nice. And it wasn't bad at all. It's some awesome quest rewards. Awesome quest rewards so far, and I haven't even scratched the surface of not only quest rewards but drops and everything else in Northrend. You're going to find it quite common to get green drops, probably more common than you did in standard WoW. So we kill him and we come back in, and there's the ring, and as you can see there, it has 45 stamina and everything else, which I do lose a little bit because I replaced the far right ring over there. So I do lose like 12 stamina. I regain the 45 and I lose 12 stamina, which is 120 hit points, give or take, and also a few other stats, minor stats. But it more than makes up for it, and it allows me to get back a lot of that stamina I lost from that staff. So it gives you another quest to go to talk somebody in the mist, and you're going to do that, and it's going to be Anaga, and I'm going to show it briefly because I didn't quite get the filming of me actually talking to her and getting the quest from her. So she'll give you this quest to go get a like a trident or spear of some kind from one of the islands down south over here, as you can see, and that's where we're headed, and we're going to skip ahead to that, and this is where I'm going to get my first level to 69. So this was quite nice. As you can see here, I'm already very, very close, and this kill here will be my level 69 ding. And I easily, after finishing this quest and one more, could have called it a day, and I almost did call it a day, but I had only been playing for about 2.5 hours or so, as you'll see, to get that one level. So I absolutely knew that if I played some more, I could easily make level 70 in the same day. So I definitely went ahead and did it, just because I wanted to do it. And it was a good thing I did, because I did get to run Nexus in a 4-man group. And I was recording that for this, and unfortunately it messed up, so I just deleted the whole darn thing. So you're going to see at the start here of in a bit, probably in part 3 or later in this part, I don't remember which, you're going to see me partying and everything, getting ready for Nexus, and then all of a sudden we're going to switch, and no Nexus, and I'll be turning in a quest or something. So you go ahead and do that. You get the trident, the spear, whatever. You go back to where you turn it in. She's going to give you another quest, and it's to kill an elite, a level, I believe, 71 or 69 or something, very high elite. And basically what you want to do is you're going to find the elite down here. You're going to target him. You're going to throw use the spear on him, which is going to take off pretty much all his hit points except a good third, and then you're going to finish him off from there. Real easy, real easy, because of that. And it was kind of an interesting twist of being able to kill this elite. Once that's done, you're not going to go back to her. You're going to have to go back to the Tusker guy on the shore, and that will be it for this mist area. As you'll see here, I'll just mount up, I'll ride all the way through, and by the time I get out, if everything phases out, and so they can't chase me no more, and I just turn it in. So, and that's the end of that. So, the interesting little quest line. If you've never dealt with phasing in any way, shape, or form, it's a good introduction to a little bit of how phasing can work and what you can kind of expect from it. After that, I head back to Valiant's Keep to turn in this other quest, the quest with the tunnels that we did, and that's where you could easily call it a day. Pick up another quest from that gnome, and go inside and turn in one more quest. And I easily could have called it a day there, but I did not, as you'll see, and we'll continue on. After that, you're going to want to go talk to some people in the inn. You're going to get some quests over there now, and I believe they do tell you to go talk to somebody in the inn. You also get a quest over here by the boat that you want to pick up, and then of course in the inn there's a quest to turn in, and there's a quest to pick up, and then another quest I believe to turn in or pick up, one of the two, and you'll see that here. And at the start of part 3, we'll start going through these quests and through the other ones as we go to level 70. So stay tuned, stick around, and we'll be right back with more.